now we're going to put the sling on him while he's in the bed. And what you have to do, so this is what the sling looks like. And so you want the velvet part is going to be close to his skin. That's what he's going to sit in this. So you want to fold it so that the shiny side is outside. And this part is where his head goes. So you got to make sure this part where the V is, this is at the top. This is the top. Okay. And the rest of this, the other half is the bottom. So what I do is I fold it in half. And with Aaron, you know, you need, one thing that he can do is he can roll. So you need to use that to your advantage, is the fact that he can roll. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to turn him over on this side, and I'm going to take this part, and you see the folded side is next to his body, okay? So I'm going to put this right here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move it close to him, and then I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to tuck this half under him as much as I can. Just this half, not the other half, just this half. Okay, I'm going to tuck it like this. And then, again, you want to make sure that there are no obstructions when he rolls. If an arm is out, you need to bring it in. See, he's got his arm in. There's no obstruction to the roll. So all you got to do is roll him over and then pull this out. And then he's on here without you having to lift him. You don't have to lift. You know, there's no reason to try to lift him when you're doing this. And then you take this part. I'm going to put him in the, I want you to show me putting him in here. So take this part, and this part goes in between his legs. And then we're going to move the I can't remember what they call it. But anyway, we're going to take this.
The stroller?
The lift.
Oh.
So we have to lift this so that we can get it under here. And so we're going to just roll it here. And then I'm going to push it as far as I can. And then you take these, and this part is very important because this bar is going to hold two of these. So the top one goes here, the bottom one goes here. And then on this side, the bottom goes here, and then the top goes here. Now, if this is not low enough, if you're having, don't try to pull. There's no reason to try to pull and strain. If this is not low enough, all you have to do is hit this button, and it goes down. And that'll help you put this on easier. Or you have this handheld, and it has the same controls, and I can just lower it, and I can, so I have this on here. So now I'm going to push this button. I'm going to push the up button. And this will lift him up. And what I try to do, I'm on this side where his head is. What I try to do is keep this bar from going under here, because when I try to put him in the chair, it makes it easier for me to rotate it. So, and if you don't, you know, just guide it. You don't have to pull on it, just guide it. Make sure that it doesn't go under this bar. Pull him all the way up. Okay, now, and this right here just hangs right here. So now I'm going to pull him out. Okay. And these levers open and close the legs. So I'm going to open up the legs. Push that lever right there. I'm going to open up the legs. And then I'm going to put the stroller in between the legs. I gotta lock the stroller so that it doesn't move when I lower him down. So then, I'm gonna take this handheld control like what I showed you before. Make sure, you know, pull it out so that I got enough room. And I'm gonna push the down button. And I'm gonna turn him so that I'm gonna be lowering him into the stroller. So I'm gonna lower him down with this while I'm holding this. And that's so that it just makes it easier. You're still gonna have to pull up on him once you get him in here, but you just want to try to get him in the seat as straight as possible. And once I've gotten it lowered, probably about halfway, just hold on. Okay, then I'll stop it. I'll just you take, you don't have to hit a pause button, just take your finger off and it'll stop. And then what I do is I take this and I lift him, and that gets him in the seat. Okay, and then I lower it some more. Again, you don't need to pull and tug on this, just lower it to get to the point where you can easily just undo it. Okay, and it's the same way on this side. Just take it out. And then we can take this and put it back.
Thank you.
Now unlock his wheels under here. Roll them out. And then the final thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to lock the wheels again so that he stays stationary. And then it's a matter of taking these right here, lift up his leg. I just take them here and I tuck them on the side. And it's the same thing. I just take this out and I tuck it on the side. And then this right here, I kind of like fold it so that it goes in. And the same thing I do on this side. Okay. Now this right here, these are the parts that will secure him. So if you notice, this goes all the way down here. You want to make sure that this is straight, that it's not twisted or anything like that. You want to make sure that this is straight, okay? If this is straight, and then you take this and do like this, put it in like that, and that'll keep this straight. Now if this gets twisted, all you have to do, it twists right here. You see that? And so you don't have to be struggling with trying to change it or take it off or anything like that. And it's the other side is the same way. You gotta make sure this bottom part is straight when it's coming through. And then this is dirty. And then again, this goes twist as much as you want. Make sure that this is straight, okay? So you have both of these right here. And you want to lift up this bottom part right here, okay? And then just stick these in like this. Okay, now just make sure that these are straight. And then you go like this, and he's in there, okay? All right, thank you. We'll do another one later with the putting it.